Welcome to this British Pearl demonstration video. Here I want to cover the information pack that we make available for each investment property that we offer on the site. When you come onto the landing page, you can click through into the properties, and this offers essentially a shop window to the investments that are currently available on our site. In order to make a detailed decision, investors need far more information than the summary that is provided here. Therefore, you can click through and go to look at the information pack that we make available. This is made up of several sections, and I'll take you through each of those in turn. At the top, we have a photo section, which you may expect to see on an estate agent's website. Here, you can take a look around the property, you can look at the quality of the furnishings, and get a little bit of information about the feel for the property. Then, moving down, the first section we have is the investment case. This is an overall summary of the financials. It is split between share investor returns and loan investor returns, with the share investor returns being split between the dividend income that is expected and the capital gain that is expected, and more detail on this will be covered later on. We then have a written section which is about the area, a little bit of information about things of interest, whether there's any development going on, whether there's going to be any support provided by local government, etc., whether there are any infrastructure projects in place that make this an interesting area to be purchasing. It also provides details around the investment term, i.e. the likely investment exit date, plus it has some details about any discounts that we have got to the open market value of the property, and we can verify that later on. Also, we have a summary on the loan to value, i.e. the capital structure or the split between shares and loans. Then we have property details. Here we summarise the specific details of the properties. This is to do with basic descriptions, bedrooms, whether it's tenanted or not, whether it's furnished or not, EPC certificate ratings, whether it's freehold or leasehold. Then we move on to the floor plan section so that you can have a look at room sizing, layout, etc. Then a map which details the location of the property. And then we have our document section, or our data room. In here we provide various third-party provided documentation that allows our investors to be able to verify some of the information that we've provided. At a very basic level, we have the title deeds. This shows the ownership of the property, which will be listed as the special purpose vehicle that owns the property, and the purchase price that was paid for that property. We then have the surveyor's and solicitor's report. The surveyor's report provides an independent valuation on the property and also provides an assessment of the condition of the property and any works or remedial works that may need doing on the property. So this provides comfort to our investors around the properties and the financials. Again, I think it's worth highlighting, we'd like to provide as much transparency as possible without bombarding investors with so much information as to cause confusion. One of the things that we do differently to other sites is that we provide this section, detailed financial projections. If you've ever been in the position of buying an off-plan investment property or another buy-to-let property, you'll know it's quite normal for vendors to quote things like gross rental yields, net rental yields. You will probably also know that this can bear little similarity to the income you actually receive on a regular basis, and this is because they do not include many of the costs that are incurred, such as mortgage payment, property void periods, insurance costs, certifications, inspections, maintenance. We do not think this is the correct approach, and it's certainly not a transparent approach. Here at British Pearl, for each investment we offer, we have generated a detailed financial model that covers the expected life of the investment. That's currently 3 or 5 years. We put together a profit and loss statement to work out the anticipated dividend income that a share investor can receive, and a balance sheet so that we can look at the capital position. We do all of this net of fees that are charged, and then here we provide an abridged version of that. So the starting point is we provide property entry costs. Here we have the purchase price, stamp duty, and all of the costs that are involved in the purchase process. We also show pre-let expenses. This is where we may have carried out some work such as refurbishment, a new carpet for instance. These two items together provide the total fundraise that is being done for the project. We also provide the abridged version of the financial projections that I mentioned previously. And then these are translated into our anticipated investor returns. And I think it's worth highlighting again that all of this is done net of fees. This information together allows our investors to be able to look at, analyse and come to their own decision around which of our property investments they're interested in, whether that is shares or loans. Thank you.